to Casual Gaming with Purpose. If this is your first stream or VOD, then welcome, and if not, then welcome back. Today we're going to be playing a game about feeding a black hole. That is the title of the game. And yeah, the objective is really in the name. This is a really nice incremental game about breaking matter around a black hole and trying to see the black hole grow. I have played it on the channel in its demo format a couple of times. I really loved the demo, and the full game is also very good. I think this is the first time I'm playing the full game on stream, but rest assured I have played it quite a bit since it came out. So if that sounds like a good time to you, then welcome aboard. I'm honored to have you here with me. Hello, early birds. Hello, Rose and Papa Bear and Lily and Deidre and Merritt. How are y'all doing? Am I feeding your brother, Rose? Maybe. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if the black hole looks familiar. That's so funny. Shout out Rose and shout out Merritt. Please go drop them a follow. Shout out Locke Vanessa as well. Hello, Locke. Welcome in. Hello. How's everybody doing? Curls is still fighting for dark mode. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Please let me know if the audio is okay. The soundtrack is very nice for this game, but it is quite loud relative to the other games that I play, and so I think based on the levels it should be okay, but if at any point it gets too loud, just let me know, and I will adjust. Locke, thank you so much, my dear. You are amazing. I hope you're having a good day. You have great instinct also. Curls won't drop it. As a certified dark mode user. But you know what? I support whatever you want to do. Whatever your eyes can tolerate. But as you can see, actually, this game also has dark mode versus light mode. And I have it in dark mode. So it's very topical. Very topical. We are all amazing. Yes, this is true, Rose. Take this. Oh, you got a new one. Deidre, you got a batleth. I guess it got confused. There's an apostrophe in the word. That's good to know. I guess I have to fix that. That's the first. I just added that one to the list. The batleth is a weapon used in Star Trek. I'll spell it out so you can see what it should have said. I'll have to fix that. You told girls to lighten up. I love that. You had a phase where you were obsessed with black holes, Merritt. Used to know everything about them. Tell us. Tell us your favorite black hole fact if you have one. I would like to know. Hello, Hans. Welcome. Thanks for being here. How's everybody doing? Is that your blue lightsaber? No, it is not. Sorry, Deidre. You do full spectrum, Lily? Full bright and full dark. Huh. Now it's only giving us... Oh, I think it broke the command. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to fix it sooner rather than later. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess, like, now that I'm thinking about it, it actually makes sense that it doesn't work. Because in Nightbot, the way you, like, distinguish things in the list is with an apostrophe. So it's confused the code. Okay, everybody gets a redo today. I fixed it. Sorry. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes. Thank you, Locke. I appreciate ya. You had a full-blown argument with your brother the other day because he wanted to say black holes and wormholes were the same thing. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Seems it's full-on broken. It is, it is. All right. There we go. Oh, Lily got another blue lightsaber. All right. Hans got the shovel today. Papa Bear got the Infinity Blade. Very nice. I guess now the Batleth isn't as much of a surprise when it does show up because you know it's in the list, but that's okay. Maybe I'll just start with Zen mode because that's kind of like a good warm-up. So you can see the modes that I've played and my best times. I kind of was trying to speedrun normal mode for a while, but then someone got under 1 hour and I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna catch the best. So I still play it, but I'm not sure I'll speedrun normal mode anytime soon. Shovels are good. Shovels are good. I agree. Rose got the purple lightsaber. Exactly, Papa Bear. Deidre got Craven Edge today. Sorry, Deidre. One day, one day. Took a 20-minute power nap in your desk chair today, sitting up straight. Oh, you must be so tired. I bet you needed that nap then, Rose. I hope it was a good nap. Do you have mostly early shifts for the foreseeable future as well? Or are you gonna get to go back to a less exhausting schedule eventually? So when we played the demo, it only had like one mode, but in Zen mode, you don't get any upgrades or anything. You just have to try to break 1,000 asteroids. And it's very relaxing. I can't recommend it enough. And yeah, there's also folks, I mean, there's speedrunners in literally every category. Every mode, I should say. Which is very cool to see. But it's also just a very relaxing game, even if you're not trying to go fast. So I definitely recommend giving it a go. I don't think it's on sale anymore. I think that the launch sale has passed. But it is pretty reasonably priced, I would say. And the devs are still continuously working on it to add upgrades and stuff and like add new modes and what have you. So I think if you have the few bucks to spare and this kind of game appeals to you, I would recommend it. The devs are really great, very active within their community and like responsive to people's feedback and what have you, which I really respect. And yeah, and they're indie devs, self-published, so we love that too. Haven't had your meds last 2 days. That was most of the problem. Oh, that's fair, Rose. Med check. Kind reminder to remember your meds, or if now is the time of day where you would take your meds. Go for them. You open again in the morning, but you don't have to get up at 4:30. You can get up at 6:30. Okay. That's a little bit better at least. Although 6:30 with the cold the way it is, I'm sure still feels pretty brutal. But better than 4:30 for sure. And if you are completely new to the game, what's happening is the little like dashed circle, it sends out an automatic like AoE damage. So I'm not clicking or anything, I'm just moving my mouse. And it breaks the matter, and then the matter pieces go and feed the black hole, and the black hole grows. And so this mode doesn't have incremental upgrades, but we'll play one of the versions that does as well, so you can see how the upgrade tree works and how the game changes as you play it. Because it is quite nice, and it's kind of a simple concept, but it's interesting to see like the ways that they take the concept and like iterate on it in the different modes, because they all have kind of the same core mechanic, but they all play kind of differently, which is nice, I think. I don't know, I'm just talking out of my butt, chat. These are just my thoughts. I love the kitty lock. Or if you need to call to refill, yes, if you need to call to refill, leave yourself a note. You waited late to refill yours, Rose. Ran out on Saturday. I have done that before as well, I understand. There's an update for Core Keeper soon. Oh, I didn't know that. Is there, Hans? Hello, Val. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good time wherever you're headed, if it's the gym or elsewhere. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate ya. That's exciting news, Hans. I hadn't heard that. That's a very hungry black hole. It is. It is, it is. I'm trying to go for like the big clusters. I think it says there's a content update on the log in the library on the 28th. If you remember correctly. Excellent! We picked the right time to get into it. Have you gotten to play any more, Hans? Guessed right, it's the gym in a few. Is this an infinite game? It's not infinite, but yeah, in this mode, it's kind of endless. There's no time limit. You just have to break 1,000 asteroids, I think it is. So it just goes until you complete it. So you could go as slow as you wanted. Like if you just wanted to do 1 or 2 at a time, you could. I'm in the habit of trying to go fast when I play. So that is the only way that my automation works. My automatic brain does that. I think there's a lot of folks who have requested an endless mode, which I think would be just like more of this, that you just do this forever with no end. I don't know if they'll ever implement that though. I'm not sure. But this is a close, as close as it gets, I think, in the different modes that are currently available. They're also working on a roguelite mode, and I think that is in beta testing right now. I'm not signed up for the beta testing right now just because I don't I don't have the free time for it at the moment. But I might in the future. I did do some of the play testing earlier, like between the full release and the demo, and I really liked it. Was a fun, I liked doing it, and also it was like a cool insight into the way the game development process works at that stage, because obviously I don't have any experience in that, so that was also quite nice. It's the Void and Voltage expansion? Ooh. Only a bit, Hans. You got the wormies? You got the wormies. Excellent. Also, the rock biome as the iron source. Ooh, nice. Oh, I'm excited to get back on there and see how much y'all have done. Yeah, of course, Val, of course. Thanks for asking. There we go. It was not my best time, but it was still very fun. Is the audio being weird for you guys? Like, is it like kind of skippy? A little bit crunchy? It might be my headphone wire, honestly. Maybe I'll... Oh, what's happening? It's really struggling on my end. You haven't noticed the audio much? Only a little music on the menu screen? It was crunchy for a second, Hans. Is it very bad right now? Because it sounds real bad to me. It is crunchy, lag crunchy. Maybe try lower the FPS. I got you. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Melons. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, Raiders. Thanks for being here. How is the rest of your stream, Melons? Did you find the wood? If you're not already following Melons Lord, please go do so, either or both, on YouTube and Twitch. She is the loveliest human being and a great content creator as well. Highly recommend. Sorry that you joined when we were having some intense audio issues. I'm hoping that lowering the FPS will have improved it, but we will see. Welcome in, Lily. It sounds like it's still struggling. We'll try 30. Hopefully that doesn't wreck anything too much. That's interesting. I don't think I have issues with 60 FPS on other games. And I don't think I had issues with the demo. So that's odd. Maybe my computer's just having a hard day. Maybe you'll get a tamale during the stream. Ooh, Lily, you should. Eat one for me. Eat one for me too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've been here the whole time. I know, I know. Lily is Sam Reich. Reich? Yeah. Sounds like it's doing okay now. Why don't we let's play a little bit of the normal mode. So you can see the upgrade tree and what have you. You thought this looked different. It's not the demo. Yeah, it's the full release. It came out in December. And it's very nice. I definitely recommend. A tamale is like... It's a type of food. It's like wrapped... What is a tamale wrapped in? Yeah, it's Mexican food, and it's like... It's like a wrapped, steamed food. It can have different fillings, I think. I'm sure someone else could do a better explanation. Is it wrapped in corn leaf? Or is it a different type of leaf? Already piqued your interest? Corn husk. Okay, yeah, corn husk. That is the word. I was like, I don't think they call them leaves. I don't think corn has, like, I don't think we call corn husks leaves. And we don't. So we see in this version that it obviously doesn't do as much damage. I have to take a few hits to break an asteroid. And then you run out of time. We have a baby black hole, size 0 out of 10. We made $5. And this is our current breaker damage and our current breaker clicks. We destroyed 5 asteroids. Even though you crumble at slight spiciness, Hans. Yeah, they're not spicy. Masa and corn husk. Masa corn paste and meat or veggie steamed in a corn husk. Yes, yes, yes. You got it, chat. Have to check it out. They're very yummy. Your typing is atrocious today, Val? No, you're good. We hear ya. We gotcha. So then the upgrades help you like do more damage, or they give you more time, or they give you like new types of things, like buffs, I guess, to like have better breaker radius or breaker speed, or like turn some of the asteroids into electric asteroids that deal electric damage around them, stuff like that. Or just cheese, yeah. Cheese and beans. Hello, Curls. Sorry if I missed you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for giving Ivy some pets as well. All day, every day with the typing. Same, honestly. I have to like make a conscious effort not to go too fast. Can't say your typing is bad and then spell atrocious. Not allowed. I agree, Hans. That is a hard word. That is definitely a $10 word if I ever saw one. Curls is looking for that secret command. There is one. There is one today. A new one. No beans in tamales? I've had a tamale with beans in it, I think. Maybe it wasn't very authentic. Honestly sums up your life, Al. Hard things are easy, easy things it's a struggle. That's so fair. Ivy looked like she was smirking in the pic. She was like mocking the fact that I had work to do. Locke, are you laughing at, was your emote at curls? Streamer, missed your message, you're leaving? I thought we were on good terms, curls. I wasn't fighting you, I swear. So, oh, you meant that you don't like beans in your tamales. That's fair, Lily. That's very fair. I tried to make it more difficult today. Maybe I shouldn't have. Papa Bear. Also, I was thinking I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of reward for if you get 10 of the secret commands in a row. So if there's anything that you can think of, let me know. I'm open to suggestions. Some sort of reward. That isn't a 12-hour stream. Wait, it was an asteroid? It was not. It was not. Was there an asteroid? Did something happen when you did asteroid? Oh no, that was from the dog command that Papa Bear put in. Yes, yes, you guys got it. You saw that little wave go out. That was our black hole growing. Now we have size 1. I like seeing all the little stats. I don't know. That's just my nerd brain, I guess. Do the other commands still work from the last couple days? They do not. So I've been replacing the special command every day with a new one. Next snail one is going to be Snail Journeys for Snat. Supermassive. Okay, take care, Val. Thanks for being here. Thanks for playing. Upset that it wasn't Supermassive? That was a really good guess. I can give hints if you'd like hints. But I'll let you be the judge. I feel like you're getting there. Like, I feel like you're in the right direction with the sciencey stuff. You'd like the number of letters as a hint. It's 6 letters. Yeah, I had to double check in my brain that was true. No, wait. It's not true. Hold on, I can't do multiple things at once. It's 7 letters. I can't count. It's 7 letters. Sorry. Chat, I have to admit that I had to count on my fingers. Now that we've got the gist of the game, I will go a little bit faster. But I'm still not trying to set any records or anything, but we're gonna move quicker. At least until we get to the next, like, ring of upgrades, basically. Till we start to see some special asteroids. Lily. It's 7. Good guess. That's fair. I could have definitely pulled something like that. It is, I would say it is science themed, yes. It is to do with the science of black holes. I mean, I think maybe it's not, but but in my mind it is. No, I think it is. Like, I think it makes sense. I don't know. I'm not an astronomer. Spelled vacuum wrong. Deidre, vacuum is one of the words that I literally never spell right. Put it in the same pile as emperor. I never put the letters in the right place. I know the letters that should be there, but I don't know exactly where they go. Dark mode is superior. Curls, were you here when I mentioned that this game has dark mode and light mode? What is it that makes black holes, like, what they are? Oh, there you go. You got it, Hans. You didn't even need that last hint. With the stream delay, you got it before you got the hint. Well done. You are not, Curls. So now, if Merritt is still here, or if anyone else who holds all the knowledge about black holes, is it their gravity that makes them special, or is that like a myth? That they like have really immense gravity and nothing can escape their gravity? Or is that something else? Odd that you didn't check prior to 100 tries. There's a lot of words that it could have been. I liked seeing all your guesses. It was very nice. You were gonna say gravity, but for some reason didn't think it was 7. See, I also that same. I was like, it's 6, and then I was like, no, wait. It's a deceptive word, and it seems like a very concise spelling. More concise spelling than it is. Yes, they have big gravitational pull. Okay, okay. Gravity in a black hole actually prevents light from escaping it. Not even light can excite it. Okay, okay, okay. I feel reassured. Thank you, chat. Got the point, Hans? Their mass that's obscure, resulting the gravitational pull. Oh, interesting. Their mass is obscure, which results in gravitational pull. That's so cool. No light penetration to the middle. Next time, can it be spaghettification? You got it, Rose. Because you like that word? I like it too. I won't be able to spell it though. I'll have to come back to you for the spelling. So these ones that have the little electricity around them are the ones that do the electric damage. They do the electric boogaloo also. What Rose said by... Oh, you were messed up by autocorrect? You're good, girls. You're good. I'll have to like make it all the possible variations of spelling. What about defenestration? That is also a good word. The act of throwing someone out of a window. We'll have to play the right game for that one. Technically has infinite mass, but more of a sign that we don't know what's really going on. Like we say it's infinite because we can't really calculate what's going on. Even though like it probably isn't infinite. Is that what you mean, Hans? Yeah, I like that word too. That's also a $10 word for sure. Casual science rebrand. Casual science where chat teaches me about science. I'm down for it. I like it. I'm here for it. I haven't played Papers, Please, but actually I think I've had other folks recommend it to me, so maybe I should give it a look. I've seen gameplay of it, but I've never played it. Do you throw people out of windows sometimes? I missed one. That's okay. A good opportunity for defenestration. It's exactly that, Hans. Divergence in physics means there's something missing. Ah, okay, okay. I studied science in school, but I must confess that I was not very good at physics. Good old yeet and delete method. I like that very much, girls. That's like the Urban Dictionary definition of of defenestration. Yeet and delete. Sucked at science, you were always more into literature and history. I love that. You have work later, Hans. You're gonna head to bed. Take care, take care. Rest well. I hope work goes well also. Thanks for popping in. Good to see ya. Hope your voice is doing a bit better as well. Our black hole is growing. To the point that you took 4 years of home ec, so you didn't have to take science your senior year because you got science credit. Oh, that's nice though. That's very practical to have that as an option for science credits. Also, like, home ec is so practical. Like, so actually, like, the most useful course you probably, like, real life useful course you take in school, I feel like. Or at least in my experience. There are things that I learned in like 7th grade home ec that I still use today. Like just like basic sewing and things like that. Or even cooking, like the fact that I even know how to like cook meals comes down to the fact that I had to learn a little bit at least. I had a foundation in school. Also really liked all your home ec classes and all the teachers you had. That makes a big difference too, I think. Like, even if you're good at a subject, I think having a really good teacher makes it so that you're more likely to succeed because you're going to actually enjoy what you're learning. Home ec is lit. I agree, Lily. You contribute your ability to boil water to those classes. Fair enough, fair enough. That's an important skill. A lot of cooking does involve boiling things, boiling water, so I feel like that counts. You only had it in middle school, Lily? I also only had it in middle school, I think. Or I guess junior high. 7th grade, junior high. Or is 8th grade junior high? Or both. Also took computer science class through 6th through 12th grade as a backup. And actually ended up having an extra science credit when you graduated. There you go. Sounds like you were into science. Just not like the mathy sort of science. But I mean, that's not even true. Like, computer science is math science. And also you're like pro with computers. So that definitely paid off, I would say. I wish I had taken some computer science in school. I don't think I maybe had to take like one introductory course in high school, but then I never needed to take it again. And it has been an uphill battle since. You only have elementary 1 to 5, middle 6 to 8, and high school is 9 to 12. Okay, okay, gotcha. No, because you hate math? Kind of same, Rose, I get it. I don't like... Math is one of those subjects that for me was like what you were saying about having like a good class and a good teacher. Like I had some really excellent math teachers that made me enjoy it. And then I had some kind of crummy teachers that made me not enjoy it. And I think that really made the difference for like... I try not to say that I don't like math because I think... Well, I don't know. I think it was more like the specific situation, but I mean, it's going to be... Everybody's going to have their own experience with it. I just know that there were times that I really enjoyed math class, and there were times that I really did not. You had a few home ec classes, Deidre, in high school and middle school. You took a shop class in 6th grade, helped build a gazebo after school while you waited for your mom to get you after work. That is also a very practical skill set to have. You lived in the ag rooms in middle school, curls, and in high school. Again, very practical skills. Took one typing class during 9th grade. I did have to take typing classes. That I can attest to. Also took ag as an elective, Rose. Kindergarten is also in elementary school. Okay, okay. That part is the same as here. You took a handful of computer science classes, Curls. Do you feel like your foundation in like being able to build computers and stuff like that came from school, or do you feel like that was mostly self-taught? Or maybe a little bit of both? Your town messed up and you have elementary school 1 to 5, middle school 6, 7, junior high is 8, 9, and high school is 10, 12. Oh, that's interesting. So it's broken up into 4 chunks then. That's cool. You were 1 to 6 for elementary, 7 to 8 for middle, and 9 to 12 for high school, Curls. So yours was more similar to Lily. What Lily said? That was you with chem, Curls. Failed it 1 year with a teacher, passed with flying colors with the other. It can make a huge difference, I feel. And not even to say that, like, some teachers are bad teachers, but, like, some teaching styles really don't work with some folks, like, learning styles, right? Makes a big difference. You had a lit teacher fail you for no reason, Rose, in your 11th grade year, and you had to retake the class, and they tried to put you back in her class. And you went straight to the office and have it changed. Good call. That's crummy. That sounds like an instance of a bad teacher. I'm glad that you were able to get it switched then. Or at least it sounds like you did. And then did you have more success the next year? Like, did you enjoy the class more and such? You were punished in school all the time, Lily? I'm sorry to hear that. That's very much not a good teaching approach. I do not think anyone learns better in a space where they're being punished. You gonna hop out, Curls? Get some din-dins? Sounds good. Have a good dinner. Thanks for being here. Appreciate ya. Get good foods. I feel like we're close to reaching our first milestone. maybe after this one. There we go. For being neurospicy, Lily. That's so... It's so crappy. I like to think that we've come a long way, but honestly, still very much no. I'm sorry that you experienced that. That's not fair. You were passing the class, Rose, with the highest grade out of all of her classes, and she flunked you on your final, assuming because you kept calling her out during class on stuff? Some ego got in the way there, sounds like, yeah. So many teachers isolated you and made you scenes in front of your peers? Ugh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry, Lily. She was the cheer coach, Rose. She played favorites and you called her out on it. That would do it. I agree, Deetra. That's crummy. I'm also sorry that you were in that class and experienced that, Rose. It shouldn't be like that. Started skipping elementary. That's fair. I don't blame you, Lily. Like, no wonder. Would have been right there with Lily, Rose. It's wild how, like, people, like, there will be full-grown adults who will say, oh, these kids are causing trouble, and not think, like, these are children, and I'm an adult in this situation, and I have the agency to support this kid instead of writing them off as, like, a problem or a difficult case or something like that, you know? You graduated high school, second lowest GPA in your class? Well, it goes to show that grades are not the most important thing, are they? I'm sorry that the system failed you, though, you know? But you have done... Or it's a good example of, like, the fact that you don't need... that grades and such cannot define you. Trying to find my words and failing. You had more issues with your classmates than your teachers, Deidre? That's fair. You'd walk home for miles and then go find old bakery books, make cookies all day, delete your phone calls from from the school calling your parents. How did that, like, were you successful with that, or did they find out eventually? You discovered your love of Star Wars in middle school, Deidre. Continued through high school. Wasn't until you started working at the local college where your dad worked did you find your people. Kids can be so cruel sometimes, huh? I mean, adults can be too, but when we're young, it's often... We also don't have a... We don't have the life experience to, like, process the cruelty of it all. You also got your bachelor's with a 3.65 GPA. There we go. Excellent, Lily. I hope I don't know if hope is the right word, but if only those teachers could see you now, huh? That kind of energy. Nerd girl who's only into Star Wars kicked everyone's butt, except for her best friend. You both graduated. Valedictorian and salute. Very nice. College was a great learning experience for you, Lily, when you finally went. When they got wind of it, you would get in trouble, but not like CPS trouble. Okay, good. You got labeled teacher's pet, Deidre, because you made good grades and you were a good student. So you felt isolated. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry you experienced that too. Oh yeah, just scolded. I mean, just scolded. But yeah, I understand what you mean about got in trouble. Gotcha, Lily. Lily hit her rebel era early in life. Yes. You were very rebellious because you were treated unfairly. Yeah, that's valid. I feel like that is, I mean, not always the case, I'm sure, but often probably. And like, if our systems are not properly resourced, then it makes the problem worse, right? Because teachers can't support kids that have like a variety of learning styles. Or different ways of thinking, different ways of processing. When you try to force kids to be in like a one-size-fits-all classroom, it's not gonna be, there's gonna be people who fall through the cracks. Or who don't get like the environment, who don't get to experience the environment in which they would thrive. You had a music teacher that begged your parents to put you into excelled music, but they said no because you were a bad kid in elementary. Oh, Lily. Oh, I'm sorry. Your best friend's valedictorian speech was titled "Don't Stop Believing" from the Journey song, and yours was "Who's the Force in Your Life?" You were Salute. I love that, Deidre. But you're never bad. People just didn't understand how you functioned. Yes, exactly, Lily. Exactly. You got in so many fights during elementary, Rose, with the same kid because he wouldn't leave your best friend alone, and it happened to be his cousin. Oh, jeez. Kids are still being treated like this by their teachers. Yes, yes, they are, unfortunately. I agree, Lily. Which you know is systemic, but damn. Yeah. Like, it's systemic, but also, like, yeah, there's also people who are involved in making that system exist, right? So, yeah, I hear ya. as with a lot of things in life, right? It's not as simple as just saying like, well, it's this or whatever. There's a lot of factors at play. But regardless, it's not okay. Anyways, that's my soapbox. Sorry, chat. I don't know, I went off on a little. but yeah. Thank you for sharing your experiences with me also. I'm proud of each and every one of you. And I love that you get to be yourselves. Being neurospicy is cool and the world would benefit if it helped those minds flourish. I agree, Lily. I love that. That is a perfect way of summarizing it. We need more of these rainbow comets. The moons in this game are my favorite buff because they make your breaker increase in speed, and it's just like so satisfying when you collect many of them over and over again, and then you just go faster and faster. It's like popping bubble wrap. Being neurospicy, you believe, is one of the reasons you can do half the stuff you can do, Rose? I feel that way too. And I think being able to like embrace, it's not always easy. It's not as simple as saying like embrace your different way of thinking or whatever, but like I think it can be a strength to like be aware of that it is a boon and not a burden, or that it can be a boon and not a burden. think it's mostly the understanding how you think and the way you are, and not trying to conform to society to be quote unquote normal, accepting yourself the way you are because being normal is weird. Yeah. I vibe with that. Definitely, I think like it is like it can be very joyful to like not try to force yourself to fit into a societal norm that doesn't feel like that doesn't mesh with you and the way that your brain works. You're hyper flexible neurospicy, Lily, which is fun but actually bad for your body. Because you try to do too much? Or in what way? If you'd like to share. No pressure, obviously. But if you'd like, yeah, if you would like to share more, I would love to hear it. One of your coworkers is neurospicy but didn't realize until recent years she's in her late 40s, and you think she's always tells you that you're doing a great job understanding yourself, that she wishes she understood herself at your age. I love that, Rose. I'm happy that she's like getting to know herself more as well, and that she's like encouraging you and uplifting you in that way. I love that. You injure yourself more, Lily. More easily if you're hyperflexible, didn't train your muscles. Ah, I see. Naturally long and loose. Gotcha. Ivy wants to come up. Hold on a moment. Do you have something you'd like to say? No. I held her up to the microphone chat, but she didn't want to meow into it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand what you mean now, Lily. And you have the T-Rex hands a lot. Can fold up like a pretzel. It does sound painful, yeah. Do you... Now that it is something that you're more aware of, does it change the way that you like hold yourself? Like, do you notice your posture and things like that more than you did before? Or not really? Whoa. There we go. Next milestone. Also, Lily, did you ever get your tamale? The sound of this game, plus my voice, is gonna put you to sleep. It is very mesmerizing. It's very easy to fall into like a locked in sort of zone. It would be a good fit for ASMR, I think. Well, feel free to rest or nap also. Never any pressure to chat. Lurking and napping always welcome. If you fall asleep now, you might not get back up till your alarm. You gotta stay up at least until 8 so you can feed your fur babies. Fair enough, Rose. Fair enough. Welcome back, girls. How was dinner? I hope you had good foods. How goes the battle between dark mode and light mode? Or has peace finally been found? Lots of cozy streams are very ASMR. I should rebrand. Actually, funnily enough, I don't know if I've ever said this on... I know I've talked about it, but I don't know if I've talked about it on stream. But when I first made this account, the name was actually Cozy Core ASMR, and I had the intention to do ASMR content. But, yeah, I pivoted to just do games. But I guess we kind of found a middle ground somehow. It is an honor to hear that it kind of borders the ASMR space a little bit. Welcome back, where's your plate? Gonna get curls going again. Sorry. I'm the instigator this time. Dinner was good. You had beef and noodles. Yum. You're sending Rose her plate. Excellent. It's the off mic Mondays when I do Tiny Glade stuff. Tiny Glade is so perfect for ASMR. It's like, I feel like it was designed for ASMR. That's when you fall asleep every time, Deidre. I love that. That's an honor. I'm glad. I'm a dark mode friend, so I'm safe. You gonna go eat finally? A wild tamale has appeared. Excellent, Lily. Enjoy. I'm glad. I hope it is everything you want and more. When you say beef and noodles, do you mean... Oh, beef stroganoff. I thought you were going to make a joke about having beef with people in chat. Preemptive laughter. Chicken with crema sauce. Ooh, delicious. Bon appetit. You wake up from Tiny Glade stream, think, where did Cozy go? Did you sleep through it again? I love it. Dark mode for life, because you don't want widescreen on your phone when you're reading in bed late at night with no other lights. Same for me, Rose. Same for me. Your beef and noodles are brothy, not creamy. Yum! Yeah, still sounds tasty, I agree. I hope it was delicious. And I hope Rose's plate gets to them soon. So it's still hot. Sounds good, good, Lily. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy. You like both, Curls? Super cold there. So brothy, more soupy version was preferred. Good soup. Oops. Deidre, your phone goes to dark mode automatically. Oh, you've got like the sleep mode or whatever, nighttime mode. Fear it might freeze after being outside for 3 seconds. It'll be ready for storage. It'll stay fresh, it just needs to be reheated. So much purple. It's taking us a while to get to that second branch of upgrade, though. So the comets that make your breaker rainbow they increase your crit chance, I think. And then the little white circles are moons, so those are the ones that increase your breaker speed. I think they also increase your breaker radius? Which is why we have the, like, giant breaker. I think. I always have to remind myself to blink, though, when I'm playing this game, because I start to get a little bit dizzy if I stare at the screen too intently. There we go. Yeah, I could have done blink, honestly. It would have been a good reminder. Feel like this is one of those games you would stop blinking and let your eyes unfocus playing. You definitely can, yeah, for sure, Rose. Good thing it's a black hole and not a weeping angel. True. Weeping angels are so scary. They are. I think weeping angels are the scariest of the Doctor Who monsters. Or villains, I guess. Monsters? Are they monsters? Species? Yeah, I hated those too. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't find the Daleks very scary at all. But maybe that's because I started watching Doctor Who as like a young adult. Maybe if I watched it when I was younger, I would find them scary, but they just seem silly to me. Maybe that's intentional, actually. Maybe they're not supposed to be scary. But the Weeping Angels are pretty scary. What's the other one? The Silence, I think? That one also freaked me out a lot as well. Mild flash warning incoming. When I break the planets that have the kind of wiggly lines like these, it creates a laser. And the more we play, the bigger the laser will get. So if that is something that is upsetting or that you are sensitive to in any way, be warned. Also, tell you why no streaming services has Doctor Who. I know, you have to pay for it. It's a crime. I agree, Rose. Wholeheartedly. They are silly? Okay, it's not just me. I'm not a Time Lord. That's true, that's true. I'm not the target fear of a Time Lord, of a Dalek. They're slow and clunky, yes. They're like sad droids. Doctor Who's on Disney Plus? Bad Wolf, yes. I don't know if I've asked this already, but for the Whovians in chat, do you have a favorite companion? And if so, who? And do you have a favorite doctor? I feel like that one I probably have asked before. 10 is always going to be my doctor, but I love them all. I haven't really watched any of the seasons after Peter. Well, I didn't even really watch Peter Capaldi's seasons. I watched like the first Peter Capaldi season. And then I kind of fell off. Well, I should go back to it and watch all the latest seasons. You put a screenshot in media for what it says on Disney Plus? Okay, okay. It's only the newest episodes. IMDb lied to you. IMDb. How dare. I know that my local library has a few of the seasons on DVD. But I haven't checked recently. I don't know, like, if they have any recent ones. But I would take out the old ones and rewatch them. Oops. Just Watch is a 10 out of 10 app for find what's on what streaming service. Ooh, I have never heard of that. Excellent shout out. I love that, girls. Thank you. You only watched them a few years ago, Deidre? When you're dating someone who liked Doctor Who, wouldn't call yourself a Whovian though, but you know the reference. Fair enough, fair enough. Proximity to Doctor Who. Fandom. But they stream it all in the UK if you have the proxy. I think that is likely, yeah. We sometimes get the Christmas special here, but I don't know if there's any channels on our mainstream cable that shows it regularly. Maybe there is actually. But I do not have cable, alas. Probably on BritBox or something. Yeah. Maybe they'll add it to YouTube one day like they have with Taskmaster. I doubt it, but that would be pretty cool. I would love that. It's great, you just search whatever show or movie and it shows all the options paid or streaming. Ooh, that's so nice. That's so clever also. What a great idea for an app. Christmas special is on Disney Plus. Ah, okay. So it must be like readily available. That would be awesome. I agree. It would be really nice. Taskmaster's on YouTube? It is. I don't know if it always has like the most recent episode, but you can watch pretty much every season on YouTube, and I highly recommend. If you haven't watched any Taskmaster, it is excellent. Yeah, I don't know if they it's not like concurrent, I don't think. So if you're trying to stay up to date with like the weekly episodes, I don't think you can do that on YouTube, unfortunately. At least not officially. I don't think. I could be wrong. What's Taskmaster? It's like a challenge show from the UK, where they have like celebrity contestants on, and then they give them different tasks. It's kind of silly though. Like, I mean, not it is silly. It's not kind of silly. It's like it's meant to be comedic. It's comedy. Um, so it's not like when I say it's a challenge. So it's not like Survivor. It's like it's silly, but it is very funny. You live through it on TikTok? Yeah, the highlights are they're always so good. It is very fun. I definitely recommend. It kind of has like, I mean, it depends like who the panelists are, I guess, but like to me it kind of scratches that same itch as like dropout shows do, because it's very like everybody's very funny and like friendly. I don't know if that's the right word. Cordial? Cordial sounds too formal. Everybody gets along. Like it's competitive, but it's not that competitive. Silly, goofy challenges. Yes, yes, very much. Sometimes people wear funny outfits or there's like running jokes and like I think the panelists are almost always like comedians, or at the very least they're like actors or other well-known, I guess, celebrities in other ways, but most of the time they have comedians on, so that also adds to the funniness, obviously. I think there's also an Australian one as well, but I've only watched the one from the UK. And here you're watching How It's Made episodes for fun. I love How It's Made. Honestly, based. I love that. Excellent choice. You love How It's Made too, girls. Used to watch it when you go to bed and stay up watching. It's so good. Yeah, it gets a little bit intense. Sorry, chat. You do go to sleep to How It's Made episodes and art restoration videos as well. Oh, that sounds peak. I love that. Used to watch OG Iron Chef and Unwrapped a lot. I loved Iron Chef and Unwrapped. And I also loved, what was the one with Alton Brown? Good Eats, maybe? I loved the Food Network. When I had cable, the Food Network was my jam. We're not quite done yet, chat. We got one more upgrade, I think, to go. Yeah, we got 6 out of 7 milestones. Mythbusters, yes. Mythbusters, absolutely. Good Eats. Yes, yes, yes. It is Good Eats. Okay. I used to love Good Eats. Does anyone else watch like Crossing Crafts or like other types of people who like make little models or like figurines on YouTube? I'm trying to think of others right now. Stetson? I don't think that's how you pronounce. I'm messing it up for sure. But those kinds of channels also scratch that same itch for me of like watching Mythbusters or other types of shows like that. Think you liked that one too, because he'd go into the science behind cooking. I agree, Deetra. That was also a big draw of it for me too. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Yes. Guy Fieri. My fave. A classic. Alton Brown is an icon. He is. Have you ever watched his Hot Ones episode? It's so good. You watch a few different arts and crafts channels and a blacksmith channel and a chemistry channel. Ooh. If you are interested in sharing, I would love drop them in the Discord. I got like very into like a woodworking channel a couple years ago. I was just the best. Just like watching people make stuff. I think that's one of the reasons I love Locke's painting stream so much too. I love watching people create. It's so nice. Don't watch a lot of YouTube or long form content like that. That's fair. That's very fair. Which channel? Maybe media? I mean, you can put it anywhere, it's fine. Wherever. General. Or, like, if you want to put it in promo, you can, but it doesn't matter. I appreciate you asking. Locke's still here. I thought I was gushing about her in secret. It's very therapeutic. You love watching painting videos. Me too, Locke. Me too. There was a guy that made US map from wood of each state. Oh, that's cool. Of each state tree. That's really cool. Thank you, girls. Good old Bob Ross. I agree, I agree. You're listening? Thanks for listening. I appreciate ya. Fun fact, Bob Ross did his show about 30 minutes from you. That's cool. Did you ever meet Bob Ross, girls? No, you're so cute. Yeah, that state tree thing sounds very, very cool. What a clever idea. Another weird fact, he was actually buried there in Florida. I had no idea. Put 4 different channels in media. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. I'm very excited. Another weird fact, just watched an episode of American Horror Story where 2 kids making out had Bob Ross playing on the computer. That's funny. Most relaxing makeout session ever. Oh, of course. Sorry. What do you mean, curls? No, that makes sense. I forgot for a second that Bob Ross wasn't currently an active streamer. Respectable kids, yes. Have to see if you can find a YouTube video of it. Maybe he did it as a TikTok series. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. If you also, if you would like to share the TikTok, I would also be down to check it out that way. But no pressure. He passed in 95. You were lurking? Hello, Melons. Welcome back. Welcome back to the chatting land. Thank you for lurking. Thanks for being here. I appreciate ya. How are you doing? Exclamation point Melons. Exclamation point hype train. All the exclamation points. He had a Twitch and YouTube that does reruns. The media channel is not hidden, but you might need to opt into it. If you go to like all channels or something like that, channels and roles, you might have to select it because it was there's some channels that I added. Well, I've been adding stuff, so some things probably were not available to opt into when you joined initially because they didn't exist. But they do now. Exclamation point. Figured that out the hard way. I'm sorry I didn't... I should have, like, mentioned it. Or every time I add something, I should just add... Like, I'll mention it in the general if I add a channel. I should have been doing that all along, honestly. You said you had meant has... Oh, okay, yes. He has a Twitch and YouTube channel, and it still currently runs stuff. I gotcha. We beat the game. You're doing well, Melons. I'm glad to hear it. Chat, go watch and like Melons' most recent short. Show her some love if you haven't already seen it. So good. Go say hi to the Yeti. No, it's not a Yeti. To Bigfoot. Go, go, go. Under roles, there's pronouns and then relationship roles, but nothing on media. It might be like, I think it's called channels or, Hold on, I'm opening it. I think what it looks like on my end is different than what it looks like on your end. But if you go to browse channels at the very top, and then there should be an option to like choose your channels or something like that. Never seen a server that does it the way that mine does, but you're also mod admin owner of all the servers that you're regularly in. That's fair enough. That makes sense. I think they changed, like I think Discord changed something about the way that you like set certain channels visible, if that makes sense, because I think it used to just be that like when you joined a server you saw everything. But now, if you have certain things, I don't remember exactly how it works, honestly, but you can like select the, I guess, bare bones of like, these are the ones that everyone sees for sure, and then here are your other options. But the problem with that is that like you only get the prompt to add those other options when you first join a server. So then like, if the server changes while you're in it, you might not know that there's new stuff there, which is not ideal. So I'll try to be more mindful of like, if I add or move things, I will make an announcement about it or something so stuff doesn't get lost. Because there are quite a few more channels, I think, than there were when I first started the Discord, for sure. Used to roll, and then you can change how you want to be pinged in each channel. Haven't seen the way that I do it either. I had intended to do more with rolls, and then Carlbot and I were fighting, so I kind of gave up on the rolls thing a little bit, but maybe I should try to get back to it, because it's a better way. Like, I really like the way that Melons does it, with the like selecting the roles for the types of topics you're interested in and stuff. I just gotta figure it out. I gotta get good, as they say. Discord is always changing things. Yes, I agree. We don't like Carlbot here. We use Me6 every time. Maybe I should switch to Me6. I don't know if that would mess with things too much at this stage. It probably would be fine. I should try. If I ever need help, let you know. I will. Thank you, Melons. That's very kind. I appreciate ya. I may just. You're gonna get a message in your inbox one day like, please help, I broke my Discord. All right, chat. We have reached the end, I think. You and Carlbot beef a lot, Carls. I mean, me too. I didn't know that I was going to beef with Carlbot. He's just a cute little turtle. But then he kept silencing Papa Bear. So we were beefing. Can also help, Rose. Thank you. I'm so fortunate to have so many folks in my corner. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Just don't expect you to spell anything correctly. Same. Rose, same. That's what autocorrect is for. I am going to be heading over to Lock's stream after this. If you would like to join, would love to see you there too. We can continue the hangout. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far with me, I appreciate you all so much. Melons, thank you again for the raid. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of week of streams. We're going to play some golf with your friends. I think we'll probably play, I think I scheduled the Nintendo one at 7, but I'm going to shift it, I think, probably about an hour later. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anybody too much, but probably 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll put a message in the Discord and also on the YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Black hole is no longer hungry. We fed it till it was content. And yeah, I think that's everything. Let me go to the thanks screen. Make sure you take good care of yourselves. Eat, drink, and be merry. Take your meds if you need meds, or order your meds if you need to order them. Rest if you need rest. And yeah, just be kind to your bodies, be kind to your minds, because they love you, and so do I. Goodbye, my friends.